people think when they think of AI, it's probably happened in the last 10 years or 20 years, but it's a journey of almost 70 plus years, right? The first initial evolution of intelligences as early as, or even before evolution of computers. That's the 1930s, 1940s time when Alan Turing was working around building machines to break Enigma. If you have seen the imitation game, that's exactly is the origin of AI at that point of time. So the thesis behind that approach is, okay, fine, you have a bunch of cryptic messages flowing between systems, which is Enigma, and then you had
And this
multiple versions
is
of Enigma as well.
the Nazis had this very
Yeah,
famous encryption device called the Enigma machine, through which they would plan World War II, where they are attacking, where they are deploying their submarines, etc. And for the Allies, it was important to crack the code of the Enigma machines, and Alan Turing was the one who cracked the code. So that just a little bit of background for the listeners. Yeah. So please continue.
absolutely. So that was the background, right? So fine. So they wanted to scale the encryption or decryption of these messages at scale, because there were so many messages happening and there were so much amount of configurations around Enigma. Manually, they could able to scale up. So that's when Turing came up with concepts of can machines think, can machines solve. That is the fundamental theory of AI at that point of time, right? I think Post followed up with that with the mission is called Bomb, BOMB or something of that sort. I forgot the exact spelling of the name that Turing has created. I mean, if you watch the movie, it's the rotators that move and try to decrypt a message or a setting. That's exactly is the first computer that people have ever created. Post that, it became post World War era. So this got into the
But
mathematics. Yeah,
just Turing also created the Turing test, right? Which for
correct.
a lot of time used to be the gold standard for AI. Of course, now very easily, even a free LLM or a basic LLM can pass the Turing test. But the Turing
Yeah,
test was essentially that if you are talking to a to somebody whom you don't know, and you cannot distinguish whether you're talking to a machine or a human being, that is the Turing test.
correct. Again, so all of this came during that period, right? So World War has been done. Now people needed to expand this theory. People have heard about this theory that the small community in Bletchley Park, which is the MI6 or slash cryptographers university at that point of time, which is responsible for decrypting messages across World War. That news got spread out and said, okay, fine, let's expand and double click on that theory. People started gathering as a small community to try to discuss and evolve this further. So this was then the AI as a term has kind of coined 1950s to say, fine, so can we give intelligence to the machines? If so, what is the approach? How do we test it? That's when Turing came up with the Turing test as one of the methods to test the intelligence. So that actually marks the beginning of AI. In fact, I would actually mark this era itself as the theory of AI, because a lot of fundamentals on how or what we are doing today, it's the theory of those were already discussed, and math of it is largely discussed at that point of time.